All right, and we are going to meet Peg Arnold. She is bringing stories to life through drama, speaking, and writing. Her acronym is PLANTER. Stands for pure, lovely, admirable, noble, true, excellent, and right, from Philippians 4:8. Welcome, Peg.
Thank you. It is so great to be here with you. Excited in spite of all the technical difficulties.
I know, right? Yeah, we just kind of go with whatever we've got. I always say, let's focus on what God is doing instead of what He isn't doing, right?
That's right.
Because we can. That's where we get into self-pity and into despair, is when we're like, but you aren't doing it.
Yep. It's what we fix our minds on.
It is where we focus our minds. So I actually have an acronym for this same verse, but yours is better because yours is actually a word.
Well, I had to go through a few different translations of the Bible to be able to come up with a planter. So
I love that. So mine is TNRPLA, and I remember it like TNT. RP like a representative, and LA like Los Angeles, but it helps me remember true, noble, right, pure, lovely, admirable. Philippians 4:8. However it is that you memorize that verse. So tell us about Planter.
Oh, so 2020 was a year that we all remember. And my husband and I, in our quiet time, decided, we're going to have nice quiet times during this, separation from everything. Let's really focus on memorizing scripture. So we picked out several different sections of scripture, and Philippians 4:4-13, starting out with the rejoice, then do not be anxious, and prayer and thanksgiving, and then fixing our minds, and then being content in all situations, to I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. So we would start out, and if you ever memorize large sections, it's a process. Everybody has to go through their own. We would always get to Philippians 4:8, and I'd look and I said, I know there's 7 of them, and he'd go, I think one's true. Oh, I think one's excellent, and so we were kind of putting it together. And I usually memorize like the fruits of the Spirit. I memorized by a song, but the 10 Commandments, the Beatitudes, I look for those mnemonics, which is a memorization technique. And so I said, there's got to be an acronym. And I was looking out at my garden where I have these beautiful ceramic pots, which I plant my annuals, and they create beauty. Right. And I fixate on those in the summer and think about the creation of God. And so I thought, He wants me to fix my mind and this word planter. I said, I wonder if it works, and so I went through it. So pure, lovely, admirable, noble, true, excellent, and right. What we fix our minds on. Psychologists will say what you think about affects your feelings, affects your actions. But God says what you fix your mind on affects your heart and your spirit. And you either fix your mind on things of God, virtues of God that gives you peace, which is what Philippians tells us, or you fix your minds on the anxiety, which gives you not peace. And so that's how Planter came about.
Right. Oh, it's so beautiful. And that verse, that whole section, like you said, that whole section is
it's so
charm.
Rich. Yes, it's so rich. And for 2020, it became our mantra over and over.
Absolutely. Oh, I just love that so much. And you guys, if you have not memorized that section, or you're not even familiar with it, Philippians chapter 4, especially starting with verses 6-13. So Peg, thank you so much for that. Hopefully we'll have a minute to get you back on here in a little bit, but thank you so much.
Okay, great to be with you. Look forward to this afternoon.
I know. Yeah, you're sharing this. What's your topic this afternoon?
It's cultivating a listening heart.
Oh, there we go. It's back to the gardening theme.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, great. Let's have our next speaker.